Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Repeat Rod, and today we're going to be taking a look at another overclock, one of these for the new weapons. This is the drak 25's Thermal Liquid Coolant. I honestly think is one of the best overclocks for the drak, even though it's like a lot of clean overclocks. It's very basic, it's not super flashy or anything like this. This improves your cooling rate, and this generates less heat per shot, both of which are great for the drak. You can build this actually if you want to go for more of the same. You can build it this way. I'm going to build it this way, but really you can build this however you would like. So first up, I got high volume plasma feed. This is just for increased rate of fire. This is for more DPS. If you want more cooling shots, then you can take improved thermals, or if you want faster moving projectiles, you can take the accelerator, all of which are great. I go with larger battery. I really like the extra ammo, but it's not entirely necessary with this. You can go damage too. In this one, I'm going with the Gen 2 cooling to have even more cooling, so we have 187% cooling, so our gun cools down extremely fast. But if you don't want this, you can always go with the coil alignment. I wouldn't really go with the hot feed here, just because I'm not likely to overheat my gun since this is keeping it cool. So one of these two makes a little bit more sense, at least to me. In Tier 4, I'm going with the electrified shot, so I have a chance of electrifying enemies on hit. Pretty useful, but really any of these are. And then in the Tier 5, I'm going with the thermal feedback loop to get even more rate of fire once we get to a certain heat level. For a secondary, I'm running the special powder boomstick. I just love this thing to death. This is great for mobility, and it's still pretty good on damage. So with this, I'm going with more ammo, faster reloads, more ammo, the improved blast wave, but really any of these are fine, and the fear of the boomstick, just to give us a lot of utility with this thing. This way we can blast any small things away and deal damage up close if we need to. And we can scare things away with the boomstick, and we got plenty of ammo to use the special powder. I'm running resupplier here. We don't really need born ready, which is why I'm not running it with this build. The drak doesn't really make use of it. The boomstick would, and the flare gun would, so if you enjoy it, then by all means take it, but I've really been enjoying resupplier recently. Unstoppable because it pairs so well with the grappling hook. Thorns because it's just really good to have. It's nice to not get eaten by swarmers. I would go Field Medic if this is multiplayer, but since it's solo, I'm going to go with Beastmaster. You could also go with like Berserker or Hover Boots if you want. Hover Boots less necessary for running special powder though. And then Heightened Senses, just so we don't get grabbed by leeches. I really like Heightened Senses on the Scout. For a grenade, I'm going to be running the IFG. This is just to slow things down. You could pair this with the Cryo Grenade or the Pheromone Canister. Any of them are really fine. Let's take this on an egg hunt. I feel like that'll be fun. Alright, solo Hazard 5, let's see what kind of beer we got. Dark Morkite. Can't use it. Alright. Oh, it's Sad Fence. I thought that said Sad Face. Like, okay, I guess we're going to Sad Face, guys. But no, we're going to the Sad Fence. Which also doesn't sound super cheery. Oh, okay, I found out where the eggs are. Let's get rid of the bugs real quick.
See you, suckers.
Yeah, boss, go take care of them. We'll get rid of this stuff. Oh, and there's a Tri-Job back there. Look out for him. Yeah. As you can kind of see, the build isn't super strong against single targets. It's not going to outcompete like the M1000 or something, or like Particle Accelerator. But it's quite good against crowds. It actually makes the Scout pretty formidable against crowds. Maybe not as much as like the bouncy rounds do, or maybe even the Particle Accelerator, just because of how much value you can get out of that. But it does feel pretty good to be switching targets like this. Oh, I forgot to get a Steve there, dang it. I need to get a Steve. I gotta remember that I have Steve and that I have to believe in Steve. Let's get one of these eggs out of here and begin fighting our horde. We should only have one because this is only a 4-egg mission. I don't know why I've just been picking 4-egg missions recently. It just seems like it'd be fun to do egg missions. They just end up being kind of short. I'll have to find like a longer one or something for one or the other. I mean, this overclock would be fine for it, but... Oh, okay, Bosco. I hear stuff coming. Okay, we'll get rid of the Tri-Job. Get rid of these. The lightning's actually working a lot better than I thought it would. I don't always take the lightning mod. Sometimes I take the armor breaking, sometimes I take the splash damage one, but it seems to be working quite well with this combination. You know, I bet this build would have actually worked really well with the Zukobs. If I would have went like gas recycling plus the damage bonus for electrocuting things, because my gun's electrocuting things pretty often. And the IFG would count for that too. So it'd be kind of a nice synergy with that build. I wasn't really thinking that, I was just thinking something that would be a nice secondary, and like special powder is always a nice secondary. Alright, well this has to be our egg then. Or at least our horde egg, because
technology makes Molly constantly get in the way.
there's no other ones that could be. Okay, I actually hear another like smaller horde coming in. That smaller. Okay, sorry, I had to wait for the gun to not be overeating. We'll just play around our IFG here. And away I go. I make out like a bandit. Alright. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Reload this because I don't have Born Ready. Reload this. Special powder's pretty nice for getting us some distance. Actually, wait, Steve! Fight for me! I'm actually overheating this a little bit quicker than I thought I would. Oh well. We'll just keep on shooting them, I guess.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Some more ammo while we're at it.
Take that!
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of a... Well, I guess it was kind of two hordes, huh? There was the actual horde that I got.
Oh, I'm out of here. Hit it. Speed limit set to low.
Okay.
You're dropping.
Get around that.
Let there be light. Inhibitor.
Oh, we got a horde here too. I thought I heard that, but I hadn't seen it yet. Oh yeah, more mushrooms. We need these two. No, right. I didn't really run out of well, I did, but not exactly in the way that I thought I did. I just didn't reload.
That will teach you. Bam! Ward it down. Now kill the rest of them.
Get rid of that one. We only got these other big things left. Might be best to go get another resupply though. Ah, there's my last mushroom. It was hiding over here in the dark. Much like mushrooms do. Alright. Molly!
Molly is on the way.
Secondary objective complete.
There we go.
Fine
Secondary
job.
objective done. Call in the pod.
Excellent.
Let's get out of here.
Inbound.
This mission went quite well for us. I mean, it was a shorter mission and doesn't look like there was any events or anything. But I mean, even so. Oh, there's a mushroom right up here in the starting room. And apparently a gold vein that I missed, and a nitro vein that I missed, and another gold vein I missed.
Drop pod has arrived.
So maybe if I had just opened my eyes, I could have found the mushroom a little
Drop
bit
pod
quicker.
departing in T-minus
Oh, there's
5
another
minutes.
mushroom in here too. Alright, I'm gonna get this before we go. Still gotta wait for Molly anyway, so might as well get us a bit more money. Try to get shot to death by a Tri-Jaw. Oh, we can get a Steve. Steve! Fight for me!
Move it.
Where did Molly go?
The mule has been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever. Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Hang on. I see something that we could potentially use. Not only this, but also... Oh. Oh. Can also use that. Let's get out of here.
That's one.
All right.
Retrieving
Goodbye,
escape
planet.
pod.
Goodbye, bugs. Goodbye, Steve. We'll miss you. See, how many did we have? Only 147. Not a whole lot of kills, not a whole lot of mining in that one. But the mission did only take 18 minutes, which is pretty short for a solo mission. And we do have the loot bug lover now. So, that's an awesome emote. I just barely got it today when I was streaming. Alright, well, that was the Thermal Liquid Coolant. Nothing super flashy, it's just kind of the drak plus pretty much like your tier 1 and tier 3, which is pretty nice. I don't think it's quite... Maybe it's... Hang on, how much is it compared to those ones? Okay, so it's not quite tier 1. And it's not quite tier 2 either. It's like half and half. It's like half of tier 1 and half of tier 3. But you get them for free on top of it with no downside. So it's a pretty good overclock there. We still have quite a few more overclocks to talk about with the drak because I haven't done a whole lot of them. I think we've just done the impact deflection and the overtuned particle accelerator and now this one. So we still got like rewiring mod, the aggressive venting, the thermal feedback, and the shield battery booster. Shield battery, I'm kind of wondering how great it's going to be solo because I haven't had a whole lot of luck with it solo before. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so very much for watching it. I really do appreciate that. Special thanks to the supporters of my channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. They get early access to videos like this. If you would like to be a part of that, there are links down in the description, and this list does get updated at the end of each month. So if you don't see your name here, it will be on the next month's. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.